This YCN segment is brought to you by M.J. Harrington and Company, jewelers and designers since 1948.
Last Tuesday night, the Chieftains from Green Mountain High School made the trip north to take on the Yellow Jackets from Windsor. Both teams are currently ranked toward the middle of Vermont's Division III, so this was expected to be a tight matchup. To kick things off in the first quarter, it was Green Mountain who took an early lead. Senior Brooks Ordway-Smith was very effective in the paint, and so was his teammate, junior James Anderson. Sophomore Ty Merrill also got in on the scoring action as he hit a three. It took a few minutes for the hosts to respond, but eventually Yellow Jacket sophomores Owen Abrahamson and John Cook put in multiple buckets near the hoop. After the first 8 minutes of play, the visitors were up 16-9. During the second quarter, it was Windsor's defense that began pressing, which forced turnovers. The Yellow Jackets offense also started to pick up as seniors Robert Slocum and Hunter Grella got on the board, and Abrahamson continued to pour in the points. The Chieftains, on the other hand, were completely shut out in the quarter. Windsor finished the first half on an amazing 19-0 run that helped give them a strong 12-point lead at the break with a score of 28-16. Coming out of the locker room, Green Mountain's Ty Merrill finally ended his team's drought with a three-pointer. Ty then led his team all the way back into the game with multiple driving layups and another long ball. He scored 10 points in the third alone. While GMU had made a big comeback, it was Windsor's Robert Slocum, Grella, Cook, and Abrahamson who did what they could to maintain a small lead heading into the final frame, with a score of 40-37. The Yellow Jackets began the fourth with a mini run, as Slocum, Cook, and senior Dakota Sanderson all scored. Just when it seemed like they might pull away, Green Mountain sophomore Sawyer Pippin knocked down a big three, and teammate Brooks Ordway-Smith finished the contest strong. The Chieftains cut the deficit all the way down to 2, but eventually they simply ran out of time and were forced to foul. Windsor's John Cook and Robert Slocum both came up clutch at the free throw line, shooting 7 for 8 to end the game. Once the final seconds had ticked away, the Yellow Jackets had won with a final score of 56-49. Windsor's senior Robert Slocum led his team with 17 points, while Green Mountain's Ty Merrill led all scorers with 18. After the game, we caught up with Robert Slocum to get his take on the win.
We did well getting it to the middle with the zone, then kicking it out for us to shoot, and then we didn't make a lot of outside shots, but they got the rebound and put it inside. We did good rebounding, making them turn the ball over. Hunter Grilla, I think he did well, playing point guard, driving it to the hole, making our outside game the way it is. Owen Abrahamson being big, rebounding, grabbing his rebound, second chance shots. It's always good to win. Rylan Richardson, point guard out, so it's good to show that we can still win without him.
Windsor improves on the year to 8-5, while Green Mountain falls to 6-6. The Chieftains will look to get back on track when they next host Poultney, while the Yellow Jackets aim for their 9th win of the season when they next travel to take on Woodstock.